How did I discover my roommate was using my period tracker app to avoid me during that time of the month? I'm living with my roommate Ashley for like 6 months now, and everything seemed normal. She was pretty cool. We'd hang out, watch Netflix, split groceries. But then I started noticing this weird pattern. Every time my period was about to start, Ashley would suddenly have these convenient plans. She'd be staying at her boyfriend's place or visiting her parents or working late shifts at her coffee shop job. At first I thought it was just a coincidence. Like maybe she could smell it coming or something gross like that, but it kept happening every single month. The timing was too perfect. 3 days before my period, boom, she'd announce she's gonna be gone for a week. Then one night, I'm lying in bed scrolling through my phone when I noticed something weird. My period tracking app, the pink one with the flower icon, it's showing that I'm logged in on 2 devices. 2 devices. I only have one phone. I click on the device list and there it is. iPhone 12 Pro in purple. Ashley's phone. The same purple phone she's always taking selfies with. My heart started racing because I realized what this meant. She had my password and was literally tracking my cycle. But how did she get into my app? Then I remembered last month when my phone died and I asked to borrow hers to call an Uber. She said her phone was dead too, but maybe she saw me type my password earlier when I was showing her some TikTok video. I felt so violated and angry. Like, who does that? Who secretly tracks their roommate's period? I wanted to confront her right away, but she was already gone for another one of her mysterious trips. So I decided to test my theory. I went into the app and changed my cycle dates. I moved my next period up by 5 days, making it look like it was starting way earlier than it actually was. Sure enough, 2 days later, Ashley texts me saying her manager asked her to pick up extra shifts and she'll be staying at her boyfriend's place for the rest of the week. The exact days my fake period was supposed to happen. I screenshot everything, the device list, her text messages, the fake dates I entered. Then I changed my app password and waited for her to get back. When Ashley came home, I was sitting at our kitchen table with my laptop open. I told her we needed to talk. She sat down looking all nervous, probably thinking I found out about the dishes she broke or something. I pulled up the screenshots and asked her to explain why her phone was logged into my period tracker. Her face went completely white. She started stuttering about how it must be a glitch or maybe she accidentally signed into the wrong account. But then I showed her the text messages that perfectly lined up with my fake cycle dates. She couldn't explain that away. Finally, she broke down and admitted everything. Turns out Ashley had this thing about blood and periods that made her super uncomfortable. Not just grossed out, like actually anxious and panicked. She said she grew up in a house where her mom never talked about periods and made them seem dirty and shameful. She was too embarrassed to just ask me to give her a heads up, so she thought tracking my cycle secretly was the solution. She felt awful about invading my privacy, but didn't know how else to handle her anxiety. I was still mad about the lying and sneaking around, but I also felt bad for her. We talked for like 2 hours about boundaries and communication. I told her she could have just asked me to text her when my period was coming, and I would have been totally fine with that. We made a deal. She deleted my app from her phone and changed all her passwords to make sure I couldn't get revenge. In exchange, I agreed to give her a simple heads up each month so she could plan accordingly if she needed space. It's been working out pretty well, actually. Ashley started seeing a therapist about her period anxiety, and she's gotten way better about it.